on One Direction.
No, that always happens every time.
Show business.
No,
Like no business, there's no business I know.
So when you sing it, all I can hear is, whenever I hear the beginning of the song, I hear an opera baritone sing it. 6.5. And then we'll go this way. All right, let's scoot it on over, please.
Alright.
Because if we just get the thing, the actual level, and we try and
There are different teams that work on each show, and so there's a team that builds sets, there's a team that designs and creates costumes, there's a prop team, a hair and makeup team, lights, sounds. They're all doing research and designing these aspects, and then they build, create, pull items to create the environment that the audience sees and experiences.
Oh, okay, never. Now I
Andrew, we wouldn't let you walk on them if they weren't safe.
These are a lot of really hands-on type of tasks that kids are learning how to do, and pretty much everything you see on stage was designed and built by a student.
I tried really hard to look up every once in a while, but I don't know about it. But did you guys feel masculine enough?
As masculine as I can be without saying it.
It's really important that students are driving the creative decision making for each show, and so we read scripts together and talk about how to make good decisions about what should be on stage and what things should look like, and I really want students to be driving that.
Come down the stairs, okay? Try it.
We're starting over?
Yes.
East LA! When people from my mother's side of the family, from Chihuahua, Mexico, come to visit us, we always show them East Los Angeles. One of the very first stops we always make is the First Street store. Paletas, tamales.
Okay, first of all, look around to your left, to your right, behind you, and see how many people are working on the show. That's pretty awesome.
This year, for the first time, the theater classes are available to all 4 schools across the campus, so anybody on campus can enroll in a theater class. And it's always been the case that the students could be involved across the campus in the after-school program. So anybody can audition, anybody can apply to be on the backstage crew after school. That's always been open, and we're always looking for new people to join.
How the stumble through is going to go? Okay. We will not stop. We're going to go.
Now that I'm in junior high, my counselor, Mr. Martinez, told me that I have to take PE because it's a required class.
My games are still about words and names I make up from the stuff that I see on the street every day. Like today, my name is Reina. You like that one? I got it off the window at the bakery on Duncan Street.
I can't wait to get older, so I can climb the Eiffel Tower or ride around in a convertible till midnight, laughing because I won't have to go to school tomorrow.
His hair isn't combed and he's got some stain on his shirt. I feel bad because I tried, but I just didn't know how. He looks terrible. Finally, I got mad and yelled back. Maybe it's just too much work. Maybe I just don't know how to be a good mother. Maybe I should have
The
given
first
the
play
babies
this fall is Black Butterfly, Jaguar Girl, Piñata Woman, and Other Superhero Girls Like Me. It's the world's longest title. It's by Luis Alfaro, and it's this great play about young Latina women who are coming of age in the 90s in East LA. And it's really unique play. It's basically 37 poems. Some are funny, some are sad, some are insightful, some are goofy. And it's these 37 poems of these girls kind of trying to figure out what it is to be a woman, what it is to be Latina, and just grappling with identity and community. How do we do life together with other women? And so that's the fall show.
Had the biggest wedding ever there. Even though my sister's not married anymore.
newspaper clipping of my mom's when she was young. She won an essay writing contest or something. My mom's? She looks all angel-y in the newspaper photo. I look at her smooth, dark skin, the shape of her mouth, lips exactly like mine. She caught me red-handed, looking at a memory that she had buried deep in her good underwear drawer. Why is she the one with the secret? Moms, you never shared this with me.
Don't waste your time.
Me, your daughter, who thinks she's going to be a writer.
Next scene.
So our theme this year is Together We Rise. And so it's all about community. It's all about how do we unite together amidst different challenges and obstacles. How do we come together, really take care of each other, encourage each other, build each other up. This idea of if we are all working together, we're better. We're better. We bring out good things in each other. So that's the theme of the season, and each play kind of talks about that. The second show we're doing in February is The Crucible by Arthur Miller, and it's this great American classic drama, very dark. It was written about the Salem witch trials, and so very dramatic, kind of a totally different challenge, very heavy, very text heavy. So some really deep things that our actors can kind of sink their teeth into. And then the final show is our spring play, which is Peter and the Starcatcher. And this, for lack of a better term, is a prequel to the Peter Pan story. So it's the origins of how did this orphan boy become this icon, this story. How did Captain Hook become this villain? And it's told in this very theatrical, very fun way. The first act ends with this shipwreck, and the play just says the ship splits in two, and one half of the cast floats away stage right, and the other half of the cast floats away stage left. How are we going to do that? I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. But it's going to be really fun. It's very much tapping into the imagination and the kind of childhood joy of the audience. So 3 very different plays. We try to do very diverse things to kind of broaden what kids are exposed to, both the audience and the student artists. But all of them have to do with community. Some are how to do community, some are how not to do community, like what to avoid. But it's about like let's come together. I'm just really proud of the program. I think the kids work really hard. I think teenagers get a bad rap, and if any parent or community member, stood in here and watched for half an hour, I think they would come away with a really cool understanding of how hard these kids are working, their creativity, and insight into just what it means to be human and what it means to grow up.